Right. Yeah. Indeed. Bye, Howard.
Hey, real quick, this is Richard Hake with Zenny 62. We're going to talk to Charlene Wang for just a moment. She's got a lot of folks waiting to talk to her. She's running for City Council at Large in Oakland.
That's right.
So, what is City Council at Large versus, say, like a district seat?
Yeah, sure. So the at-large candidate is really supposed to represent the interest for all of the city, and so every city, like district councilor, in a way and it's their job, represents their own district, and they're fighting for resources for their own district. And so, in some ways, the district councilors can start to have their own little fiefdoms. I like to think of the at-large role as being the city council that is supposed to bring everyone together, and so you're supposed to, in some ways, unify the city. So.
Okay.
Yeah, and really think about what can represent, like what is good for Oakland as a whole, and try to be kind of an arbiter of like where should we put in the resources. And that's why, just to pivot to my platform, I would say that I've given a lot of thought to my platform around inclusive economic development. That includes basically how do we uplift our most disinvested, communities that have been deprived of investment. Let me just spell it out. When I'm thinking of like East Oakland, West Oakland, San Antonio is certainly, I would say, another community that has been suffering from disinvestment. That's why I decided to put my campaign out here in Clinton Park. But one of the things is by actually providing these manufacturing jobs and clean energy and clean transportation to environmental justice communities here in our most disinvested communities, we can actually put Oakland on the map as a whole. And I think it's going to bring all sorts of benefits, whether you live in the hills or you live in the flats. Like the fact that Oakland will become a green manufacturing hub is going to benefit us all. In fact, it'll benefit the region, I would argue. And not only the region, California, if not the nation, if not the world. So
be a leader.
Yes, exactly.
Be a leader.
It's going to be a leader. Yes, that's right.
Well, I know you got a lot of people to talk to.
Okay.
And I know you got a lot of work to do. Is there any last little bit of message that you want to get out there, whether it's whatever your part of your campaign or what you need done or help or what should? How do we do something?
Okay, yeah, absolutely. Thank you for that question. At this point, we are only, I don't have my countdown, but anyways, we don't have a ton of time before November 5th is upon us. So at this point, if you find the campaign to be inspiring, if you like the message, then please, I'm just asking you to text all your friends, go to the website, donate. Even small donations of $10, $20, $50 make a difference. If you got more to give than that, please do give more, give generously. But we need money in part. I try to explain this because the idea of donating to a campaign is very why would one do that when you could use it for a bunch of other things? The reality is campaigning is like a big marketing exercise. You can have the most brilliant ideas in the world, but if you don't have enough people even knowing who you are, which comes in the form of advertising, sending out mailers, these things are expensive. It's like $1 a piece to mail and print. And so with 440,000 residents in Oakland, and
that's a lot of stamps.
It's a lot of stamps. So that's why these elections are very expensive. So yes, I just ask for anyone who is listening in and tuning in to please support the campaign either with your money or if you have some time, that would be amazing.
Right.
So thank you.
So jumping from that.
Okay.
So what would you say? You talked about manufacturing jobs and such.
Yep.
Would you say that's like your main, the central part of your campaign?
Well, I wouldn't say that it's the central part of my campaign. I will say it's a unique part of my campaign that I don't think anyone else in this race is positioned to do when it comes to bringing better opportunity, bringing in those federal dollars that are not coming to Oakland. I think I'm uniquely positioned to do that. It's just so obvious to me here in Oakland that we're not reaping the benefits of all our federal taxpayer dollars that we paid in. So, yeah.
I do believe that is a message that I've not heard in a while.
Yeah.
Where, economic development is a big part of the campaign and the vision.
Yes, exactly. I want to put Oakland on the map. Like, we have so much potential to be a world-class city. We really do. I mean, we need to solve some basic things first, like the potholes and picking up trash. I should have said in my remarks earlier that part of my goal is when it comes to unhoused folks is to ensure that they have jobs to pick up trash, clean up, plant trees, you know, what was the other thing? Clean up graffiti. That's the other thing that I think unhoused folks are, as a first step to recovery, they should do it. Like the guy that I met just earlier today when before this event, yeah, he wanted to be a handyman, but he couldn't find employment. You know, and so these are the things that are keeping people trapped in homelessness. Is the lack of like we need to be on the street longer, but also B, it's like we need to have more investment on the job side of things to ultimately ensure that people can be independent.
Because that exacerbates a lot of the issues with homelessness, like
exactly.
Drug use and alcoholism and crime.
Exactly. You know? So, and I don't wanna pretend that there's not an aspect of homelessness that is about addiction and folks need treatment, but there is a subset of folks that are literally being forced into addiction and PTSD by being on the street for too long. And I want Oakland to be the model by which we're like, let's do something different, because this is not working across California.
Yeah,
so.
San Jose had a similar program. I don't know if what they did with it, but where they were giving basically work to homeless people, clean up trash. I mean, was that something that you would base the model off of, or was it something that came up on your own?
No, I came up with that on my own, but that makes sense. And I guess I'm not sure exactly what San Jose did, but I'm interested in pairing that with subsidy to market rate housing, like a time-limited subsidy. So it's not just like you're going to continue to be homeless, right? The whole idea is, hey, you know, you want a job, you want some housing. This is for a subset of folks who we think would be able to be independent, right? Just encouraging that independence. There's some folks, because of serious disabilities, or serious addiction, you really need to be prioritized for treatment. You need to be prioritized for, you know, just kind of
I'm gonna flip the camera here. There we go.
Really, thank you. That's better.
Yeah, I'm like, don't want to look at myself.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just trying to block that wind. Yeah. Excellent. That sounds great. Well, best of luck in your endeavor here. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
It was August 10th. I am a Leo.
You know, belated.
Yes, thanks.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
I am not a Virgo.
You make the cutoff.
Yes.
All right. Well, I'll let you get back to your folks and your campaign and your party. Thank you very much for taking a moment here and talking to us. And thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Okay.
All right, guys.
Nice to meet you.
Bye-bye. Thanks, Charlene. All right, guys. Hopefully that gives you a little window into the candidate, Charlene Wang. Again, she's running for city council at large in the city of Oakland. And it sounds like she has some ideas that she wants to put out there, and I'm all for it. You know, I do like hearing about economic development and as well as homelessness and crime and everything else. So that's really cool. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna let you get back to your Sunday. I mean, I haven't seen you guys in a while. You know, hope you're all well. And it's a beautiful, beautiful Sunday here in Oakland, despite the honking horns and motorcycles. All right, you guys, have a great weekend. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.